次ですね。彼らのすることはただ彼らの地位を維持することだけだった。そのため17、8世紀までに儒学者としての武士は日本の精神を勉強した。ジャパニーズ・マイソロジー、日本の神話を勉強した。日本の古代の方言を見つけたり、奈良時代の詩を発掘したりした。今から言ってたように、日本国内の歴史を中心に勉強したが、中国の歴史には関心を持たなかった。北畠近房は異質だった。彼は儒学者だったが、それまでの日本の歴史を書き換えた。世界の人口は日本が発祥の地だと言った。彼らは日本の歴史を25万年前まで遡った。彼は世界の言語はもともとは日本語だと言った。それが梵語、サンスクリットになり中国語になっていったと言ったと。そういうことを言ったらしい。これ
So he instead of talking about Adam, and the descendants of Adam, he talked about Amaterasu, the sun goddess, and her descendants. So he rewrote the history of the world in which all of the world's populations come from Japan. All right? So, and it's great. It's a great story. He pushed Japanese history back 250,000 years. And in fact, he enunciates all the reigns of all the emperors that ever existed prior to any recorded history and so forth. He actually talks about how the mother language of the world is Japanese, and that when people forgot to speak Japanese well, they ended up speaking Sanskrit, or they ended up speaking Chinese, or they ended up speaking Korean, and so on and so forth.
なんかこれさ、太平洋戦争の頃のさ、なんか軍隊みたいな。
So, a lot of scholarship that didn't really have a lot of effect on the ordinary population, but it is part of the tradition. All right. The samurai classes, again, were also from the 17th century on not allowed to interact with lower classes. Why?
これ次のことだな。武士は17世紀から他の階級の人との交流が禁止された。他の階級の人たちは身分が低いからだ。彼らと付き合うことは道徳観念を疑われた。徳川将軍の職令に武士が他の階級の人と関わると武士にお金に対する収拾が生まれてしまうと書いている。これはだけどさ、面白いことを徳川将軍って考えたよね。懸念されたのは儒学者がお金に対して心配するようになってしまうことだ。そのため武士は政府によって貧しいままに置かれた。一方大都市では町人がどんどんお金を貯め込んだ。そうなんですよね。
The lower classes, according to official Edo period documents, were mean, M-E-A-N, meaning that they had low-class interests. And if samurai became involved with them, they might lose their sense of morality. Also, and this is clear in the Tokugawa shogun's rescript, is that if samurai associated with lower classes, samurai would gain a love of money. And the one thing you don't want is Confucians becoming worried about money. So samurai were kept poor deliberately by the government. And they could not associate with the lower class. Meanwhile, in the cities of Edo, Nagoya, Kyoto, the middle class, the Chungin class, is making money hand over fist. Right? Eventually, this Chungin class will become the antecedents of the modern industrialist. They're producing things. They're engaging in overseas trade. They're making huge amounts of money. And some of them buy samurai status. Okay? So not only do they have all the money, the urban classes have all the money, but now they have also the status. By the time we get to the 19th century, the samurai class is gone. Really. There are a few samurai families around, but most samurai have either become middle class or, they deliberately did something, so they ended up in the industrial elite.
これ明治維新だった。明治維新の話。